And now you call and Krapumpuni Mantamu and Penny Flash as Yama Motunton Yama or Quine, any pavement is removed to on so sapamo.
Amampanyin Mahamare Sheba so ko wa pon da won hwede won fanyam ngwa kwanum a oboboa oman ma wetumpuni ye pa da won bontana fanchise a oboboa oman Ghana ye pa amra
Mampani John Dramani Mahama e dia to Ghana fo anim se wo hye yebo ama ya rehemu se obeboa ma enwuma wa biebiebi na omanfo anya biaye
afe wo mahoro nsem no asase ho nsem man so obada Equatorial Guinea man no na afe Gabon man no weji asem ni wi ma yerka se Equatorial Guinea man no weji munkonyim
and some for be a can we when I don't shred back where I did and you did so more a Oyerepa television so a good year some a home a dread some account and EGD some a home now yes I what at your swear if we my Newman College Department of Nursing and so I say in fact as your bonny or say a nurse of 1 young crabata who doing in a or may be or Bermon Crata 7 years with Dimu ya or motivated a nurse of 20 bomber day nebra ebeje entity yenny be what the others all about Kumasi Achamacha my hair quadra so and my bedding it at home or more regular weekend and evening classes and honum open winch pa phrase 0574 661117 0574661117 express group also do be to kwan o ko visit o ko to ana peso ko sua de o ko ye adwuma be hu na so ye no mu Kumasi nkran tema sunwa ne tamale and atakrade Kumasi mu labor asafo labor round about and adum just more construction building mo ya phrase 0555 550067 0555 550067
promise heba baby I benya mbebedura ahoro anu manye chinsunsu adoboni biara na ezase ho Yoruba promise eba wedum wo ben matades asafo no abosandano Oyerepa FM Oyerepa TV Evening dwume ha na promise eba wo ntine bibeduru biara pe biara fo yechirem he na baji bi bomodena afre 0535544681 na promise eba mbo ye papa afi bosheba electricals nkanje papa fie ha na in the day electrical contractors and afi hona we bojo electrical shop no wa fanya manche oban electrical gadgets and home appliances or bosheba electricals dum yankroba tools kan wo oye PZ any gadget market no zenhwe motor de bi ye wo ye bosheba building wo dum prisons runabout afi motor de basa dum ye wo PZ and theater for building no mo botum atwe ho be fonten free no the TikTok and afi Instagram e be search bosheba.electrical to friend
to one near Tunton near my quality pavement is winning our sosa. It's all moon through and a quamu naho, not crumu and your fena crumu ente. Not said your home summit and a brow shade you medina siano, and they're ready for no more quine hono, and no pie and century Bernard K. Dazi Dean Como, HM say, and this is what that won't papa. It's answer one I must say, don't catch us share one bo. As one with your mobile, and I don't bet pam one, don't bet more quine. I'm on my Tony Mano, it will pavement is way dear. As one with the 6 at Danny 19.
na watchini and Accra Metropolitan Assembly betu bia say ende obapam omo amoton ade e wo pavement so this side na efio ndine Oyerepa TV yetisi abonte ye bae na bae no adotonfo bebre na e ka say NDC adunu hwambo ni na kire say ebra omo ye campaign no owo esedun katia e promise omo say omo wini abano a omo kwan na omo aton ade e wo kwan ho nanso yesa na omo hunu omoto abamo omo a omo wini ewie nu omo se omo hwi kwan ho sa na AMA boss say ono so ene omo kasae say obamo oba bi na omo atena enyina ambe
one mother family, the one was a motion, the one mother family, one was a motion. But one more, so one can say, one mommy at transit, said another by the transit, and fear what you know, mommy at transit. What you by after the Muchi and the Yan to me so much, but Yasum. Yasum, then Yasum say, you will be no more. I'm not tea. The bit of pavement so pay. Yes, and the minister awaits a guarantee. 2 number 2 here. You're no more yarding. A father being a father this year, no more yarding. A mom, I'm not consider see emblem. I'm not consider a crack. Because the minimum did you know.
It's been travel. Now, marketing or who says we did the fire going on. If you say, you're trying to say, I don't know the Akuba, Swiss now, Canada. Well, we are also about the task force. New task force will matter. You see, we are going to have a beer. Is a stranded. We never know. If you could be China for the map, as we are all people are Baba, two power. I said, look at normal pregnant, more hiring. And then don't want to a papa, you have a problem. So far, but for your family, my name is better. Yes, from you put a job before, no, don't mention. Since I'm in show to talk, you're tired, put a job before. I'm paying no matter saying you want to know one, and when we be down at national, yes, so I'll call us.
Ahenitiafo hon komole bahar hon kakra na wolechema memende yorube ahenitiaze yaza woroba abato do homebu pen idwenu mechre 15% ni na ye inshemedi bia okodo wo asoye ahon wohwe ahen akoni abedi do enafe ahen akoni abedi na ekurekuru ahorodo na de menshemedi na wolechema de ehwe shishiara oman Ghana fango bo no do to oleto no benya de ahenitiafo wo benya oye har wabra all the water to do na yen amanjebonye Priscilla Imbiru onye oye adra fu bidzi nkomo na afi ahenchiafo na yentei mo wache hona adweno fado fai
for GP out to you for Eddie and Sam, and also more than crata ba beto abonten say, ye better to castle and untino, yaba bonten, yani a driver for a passenger for a janitor for a baba bedin como ashe say, Lori Fair, ye better to sway, a beb wow mo. David man was spare pass and was pa. Was your India almost 50 million.
Yatis Yatidis, so. The penny phones I announcement say free memory koyente cash ente die so yajitum efi se dodo no ajitum se empire tidize so ane nyina so pe o man ye die ne nkoso the percentage abande be ba se yente so no ye bete so na ye saban se won hwe se mazi niema o mo so abo no ma page no o mbetete so na abo ye nyina ma ye nyina ho ato ye nyina ya hoto na ye pe
o be hu adwadifo no so no motim so abo ama niema because there's a dollar na ba form petrol so aba form enti se ne yema se niema nso bo ntimi ba form na abo adaba for ne akontufo nso so enti no yende ye wo form ha de ni to me bebre isan se na nse kura na nka se yetum o mo yense o mo de price ne ba price ne ba ntumi ama nde se no sa akoba se se yetum a yete so a yenimi ye se ba bi ampanimfo no nso o mo so ya ashankafo ne drivers anase mpanimfo a mo kusu keta cars ne bi ndidi o mo fi se mo ya bebo aye no yenso ye no mo ya adwene
si ano de totofon de in fact edu ba bi no mo sisi ye longen for no longen de lodu once ba o mo so mo de o ka so on fa nko peche na setreda obasa do akoko sisi ba bi sa na lo fe na de aye bebrebe ijame yen so ye ho na yen se dan call longen bebre no ye ho so kire chen se o nim sa o call longen dia o chotek ne once na wo ko on sikwam je se ba bi adu ba kwakudo no wasi
sanete dia ene omo na ye nyina anya dai yen transi no omo ntiso me yen hwe ho ntoyen nti omo tiso me ho toyen ya yen so ye beti so ma passenger for so ha be so ma makro mu ai tiso kwa de yesu aduane no kra ye beti so because beans na omo kofa free kwan so iba no eni mo no emo a ye di ka no beans no eni nyama ne bebre ye di kra ye di fa kwan so na eba eti se kofa
wana say kofa beans na say ya teswa e be ma aduane ne pa kwani tensiri ba banya bibia banya gare talia salad enu kosu anyina tensiri ba sentisa na wo koto nyama na expensive enya kura de wo nusu begira wanim a wo so aduane no wo de be ma na eni nyama ne tensiri timi fa kosu anka ma ne nye tensiri ma ne yeyi
ko say no de akona no oden wo begira asesi a wonya ka o mu gira hwa na ye pai bedru ha no ye beju say ye besu wutika no ma o ma so no ma sa do fofra saka eti ye pai ne ye bosa ba na so betimi aye nema ne ye ama adraba for so atimi ahu ye mobo a ye so e de pai bo ta o mochi so betimi aboa ye
oh ye titi loro fe no so a e be boa ye pa e fi se bia ne se ma ba be fa ne eme se se a mi gira ye mi nyaka mi fe bi se so for life na ma sa fe bi ma sa akọ agrekens ma e se e ha adwene eti o ma panyin wada worma se o tete so na se be ya te so ma ye na be boy ni ye hura ma na e ba sa ya ye ton ade ne so ye bre
de be ha adwene se o be be e ko fa ye nema no so mo tete e mo ne enema na ye de be ye aduane ne so a yenso ye betimi atete so ni atete lorry first na ko fa mo na ye nte so 720 700 a yentimi nte ye aduane so enti o se be ye ko fa nema ne firi no oho mo te so e ba sa ade ye betimi ate ye aduane ne so
short wo be duru sai wo be duru fie no na wa tue sika kora ko 20 cedis ya shi atonton ne ama wo be dwo ma sai na wo benya na o ma be kwa akodie ya ne men kakran da so nti aban fa ne nsan ne nansi fom na me de America ne sell all friend o moji ya ne de enye ti aban se na da ro mo be te so ama ye de a on fa ne nansi fom pa na mpanifo no
And Ghana Mampani, Sremu Seja, Tajon Dramani Mahama, Waya Mani Sefata Yinama Bejoku, Nipel Diasa Enso, 37-member committee, a National Development Planning Commission, and a Wapa Mohon Tomano, now a bra or da Omadiano, and what the two money said, Oman Juice, I do win a butaye, ya what the Amonis or Mobayan Cheshire, Papa Diama or Mino, ya a bra, a wenny mupana bequetri, yan Cheshire Kate, a womb, never Wama or my Ghana, yan Cheshire for mining pumtru, and Hono, ebetimi akosu ya, and no nebejina so, a menchima, and so abedi so faso, washa was one mofa who could do an amaye, and ye Juma Wimwa Ghana, a year or how I would do be brilliant, so be ba, a shire so at Yenim say Yentimin Quayanimono, Yentimin in aqua.
For a long-term national development plan, Ghanaians increasingly demand a stable and predictable path for national development that transcends our electoral cycles and partisan politics. Here I'm reminded of the words of Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah in his visionary 7-year development plan, and he stated, the economic policies will lack direction and consistency unless they are firmly related to a clear vision of the structure of the economy towards which we are moving. It is only in the longer view, he said longer view, that it is rational to project any really radical transformation of our economic system. And he goes on to say, in the very short period, we remain prisoners of our past. And so there already Nkrumah was projecting that we should have a longer view of our path of development. Indeed, nearly 70 years after independence, our economy continues to rely heavily on a narrow range of primary commodities with limited diversification and value addition. This reality reflects the persistence of structural constraints that continue to hold us back. Proof that in many respects, we remain, as Nkrumah said, prisoners of our past. Since the completion of the 40-year National Development Plan in 2017, under the leadership of Dr. Ni Mwe Thompson, not Moy, Ni Mwe Thompson, who now returns to chair the commission, other frameworks with similar long-term ambitions have emerged. Notable among these are the Ghana Beyond Aid Charter, the Ghana at 100 Long-Term Development Framework, and the Vision 2057 Perspective Framework. I urge the Commission to consolidate all these various efforts into a coherent, inclusive, and forward-looking national development plan. This must be done in close collaboration and consultation with Parliament and the people's representatives to ensure that the final plan reflects a broad national consensus and is subject to regular review in response to evolving domestic and global challenges. The task before you is immense, but I'm confident in your collective expertise, experience, and commitment. Let us work together to deliver a development plan that charts a bold and transformative path for our dear nation Ghana, and one that will guide future generations and liberate us from the limitations of our past.
Na ansoha jumedie na siana na chairman Emma National Development Planning Commission amampani pa hontoma no Dr. Ni Moy Thompson wodi atodua no oche mu se de aban we ya nhyehyeye ese fa ahonidie ho nsamo a ebeye mansi no na aben omanfo mo ayo mo nhyehyeye atumi abo no se saa na so mo kotone ma de abo mpumtuo no mo totone ma no so no saa na jeje assembly ho no mo ebeboa amoman ni mpumtuo na ya ho hareso.
Regard, Mr. President, I wish to commend you for your recent decision to give back district assemblies the responsibility to manage their own sanitation. We need more of such decentralization. The practice of procuring goods and services for district assemblies from Accra does not only undermine the ability of these district assemblies to manage their own affairs, but it also constitutes the extraction and repatriation, if I may use my old Marxist language, they constitute the extraction and repatriation of wealth from district assemblies around the world to Accra. It aggravates inequality and undermines the constitutional objective of equitable development. And so we will do everything in our power and within our mandate, Mr. President, to support you to further deepen.
Amampanyini His Excellency John Dramani Mahama se waka no lokesi du biam de na bani aza osumuni nyodo kasepa ye hide oboboa na nhihye wode bugu akwan mu no oboboebu akwan nyama ndwuma bebre mebu na ye na mebu na wonye dwuma ye no do akofom ye papa wo mo Ghana na oti da mensem nyina tugo a odere hye Ghana football wa bra Ghana na European Union egodim oye akwan ya wode ato a worototo wona no weji hunkomo wonkran pomponi mantem dwuma dina ase eno mampani de demo boy ahye ato
Edwuma semu Hawaii twetwe wiase nyina aboa my Ghana enso enya ne chefa na kan wo bi ama Ghana mampani John Dramani Mahama nei edi akotudwa se ade ba akọ esi na aban ni so opare se obetimi bi akoniasa hodo ato na emabunti trupa etimi enya edwuma aye omampani kase mu ewo Ghana ne EU dwumadie bi ekoso nkrampopuni mantem na ochiremi se akonya hodo pi na aban ede to ama mabunu na mabunu so etimi enya edwuma aye ne beboa amo abrabo etimi akonkan ne krakra mu no mampani de to ama hodo a wonsusu adware anim se ne papi wo man mu a oso oba na ode osika behim ne boama wonsu nya mfaso na man Ghana nso mabunu so na enya mu adwuma eye
to scale up globally. In pursuit of this vision, we've launched several key interventions, and the flagship of these interventions is the 24-hour economy initiative that is designed to incentivize round-the-clock production, particularly pharmaceuticals, green energy, and digital services. Our National Apprenticeship and Skills Program aims at equipping our youth with industry-relevant skills for employment in modern manufacturing and services. The Mahama Care Program and our Primary Health Care Program, which will be rolled out soon, will seek to universalize access to quality health and social protection as a productivity enabler. And our broader agenda to position Ghana as a hub for renewable energy and climate resilient infrastructure aligns with the EU's Global Gateway strategy. This forum presents us with a unique opportunity to unlock the synergies between European capital and Ghana's natural resource potential. The EU's experience in technology transfer, environmental standards, and precision manufacturing is a natural complement to Ghana's youthful population, abundant natural resources, and our strategic location in West Africa. The African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement opens up opportunities to reach a market of 1.3 billion people on the African continent with a combined GDP of more than $3 trillion. I invite EU investors to explore opportunities in the following areas. 1, in agro-industrial zones, integrated value chains for cocoa, cashew, shea nuts, spices and ginger, and vegetables, where EU expertise in food safety standards and packaging can add immediate value to Ghana's products. In renewable energy and green finance, with abundant sunlight and wind, Ghana is committed to becoming West Africa's green energy leader. And with our interconnection on the West African power pool, such power can be utilized domestically or exported to our neighboring countries. The third is the pharmaceutical industry to produce medicines and vaccines for both domestic use and for export to other.
Se oba Ghana na wonam yenkuro akestie ni bi ma abehu se nkola nketenkete bebre ya hoho omo ne nam kwan ho a omo sesade enti enam so ama Ghana Immigration Service mpanimfo epadwumade bi ho ntoma eye 16th May ya kotoni mabosome de to sudunsie ena omo yes omo de pamosafo we nyina ama omako omachi ensam ne beto abonten ya na omo pa ho ntoma ena Child Rights International ababonten ede ensam abetudwa Executive Director ye Brighter Pia ochiremu a Sanchez we said immigration for person almost fast no betime de bambo ho how abapa enti eba no niam bi etete sa na nkwala de ye wo kwan ya sheda e fa so eye wo mo de enti mpanifo hwe eso wo de bekọ ho wo nam hye so e ba gi data ene ne keka ho atoto ho niam nyina enya sa kwan wo person almost fast so ne de enya no kwan ya itia nkwala no so e fa ho di eso
Sasha Huma Piase, and to share the UN Convention on the Right of the Child, Yen Sasha say, Osha African Charter, no so, Yen Sasha say, and ye twana monso for one man, a yanamra, a woman muha, and in crown Bible, I did hear mine pa, na embranding na Ghana do it, and Sasha say, and in near Yankasansu Yanamra or Memuhano. Actually, say, Bibia a Kosua Akorabra boom. Anase edi hawa anase anamobi obi betu afa akora ho bia no ese akora ni ye die ne fa ho die ehia sa nipa no ansa na wetimi etu sa na mo no enti na ho aba be hia se nkrofo na ye che omu fe kwan no ho no dodo na over 60% eye nkora na omu wo kwan no ho enti ne yegidi se mrano atrese se efa kwan bi so ne yede edi se adwuma na ehu be hia se ye be fa sa kwan no so na ekwan a ba kwa emrano de ato ho se yetimi fa so ne se se akora bi enu we se yetimi declare no se or a prohibited immigrant for that matter no se yede no to detention because ohwe ne yakona empenifo no ne nkora ne nyina official language of using as a Crano, Nimpenifornia, they are in detention. And if they are in detention, then it means that you declare as they say prohibited immigrant or illegal immigrant. Now, Yemremuno, Untimi and Kasa Akora, they say prohibited immigrant. Until sa title na they are to Mosono. Ye na yede and Korano ko biaya. Ye fees on betimi agent pa and any social welfare either as a social welfare no under the ministry the assembly and as under the Ministry of Gender and Social Protection no and see it of that empowerment no mutimi provide care e masa enkora no na ye hwe mu so a na ehu be hia se ni nkrofo na ya che omo no se djuma we nye enne ni edi se djuma no ye di se djuma no sa about yebe yewie yebe koda ya sori ni ebe hu se enkra no gusu wo kwan so mo sesade
Enam so number 1 ye brono bia ohye atwuma mponua kroshi no mu ase wa sentimentum yara na nkrofi wor bare kirema wai ho ye chechenche pa je tia ohene poporo a owo krom wona na ata oseye a otodwe biene te asase bia owo kro no mu a ho na woto bolagu no na akoton ne seso nti wai ye cheche nana
yakusiesie so de fidi yakusiesie ho no kama ya nanso so obi ampa bola nkoku bola nkoku wo no ti be bia na adane bos mama ni bola ne free ho no obi ampa bola nkoku no bi site ba kon so enso so di bi omo so di akọ ho no antinya anko ana ye be momo di aba okay ne bi ni kurom ha but afei na me ba ye me fan say 4 years 5 years muni me na me di kuro wa ha enti se bibi hia wo nipa no a wo so ba me fie na abeka kire me na na bia ye hia wi na me so me di akoto me wura nim na bia asase na me bia me de community center the community center no mo kan kora no me wa asase da ho na ye nya nya ho adwuma ajana bia no bia na bola kase no wono ayetu no makola no wo tu bola no yetu amana ato hono a yesi omosi da no yakofa broso abegu hono a ye beye sa ajana bia na mawo abroso kole ni be boso mi nsane na no be hunu se omu ko toilet ni mu
no see it's not allowed amon peni ma yen tu bola ni nguwa de bia lada ani ye bi sam so da bi o ni say won't because odi kro no na ama ye kwan say ye mbetu ono so no kwa mo odi ni say ono so no kwa mo odi ni say odi kro no to asase no won nsam enti say odi kro no ye mbetu bola ngu no asase no so on peneda enti peni on peno no ena se sia na ama ye ni aye
ready da ho na se peni wo mu a to on safra wo mai se mo amani tia se the body ayi abeku enti sa protein e pese ye di ye empuntu if you say ha ye ni baby a ye wo yi ye nkora ye ni baby a ye yi a ye fa ye ni toilet wa ha ye ni ensuo e wa ha ye ni baby a ye to bola egu na wotwe e tini juana na wotwe ye bola si ye dem ya pla bola e na si ye dem e ye chi wa ye bini ka ho ye chi wa de sa bola abetina ufie na wotwe ye chiri sa kokokwa santin ni kura ne di ka kire se ye chiri sa na santin ni etene so anu asore wo se ye musutem otu ko nua bi fie na bola no kura si wa ka kire se na wo ma wan asa mire we ade a chi an bola esi fie ka ho mo mefa ye chiri sa ye de ehina ne ye de fa wo chiri sa wo won chiri sa wo wa de esi wo dem ya paki ni ye chiri da so obi na be ni suru a wono akasika agu ho atua wo ka ye be hunu sa wo se anu na ye mfa kwa wanu nso so reprama ayi ana so se wa wu best
Yada so a e wa Asante Bantam bo so me frɛ ho mansim na ye ko Honorable Charles Apia Kubi ono na sese wato aba pre no so se district chief executive a machebe dwafo ni nyina ye assembly members no enyina ato aba no e de ema no na wo kasa no waka nsem bebre na ba ko edi akotini wom wo so wo ka che NDC fo eye ne party fo no esa ne office ho ye DC office na nya party office enti mu wa asem bia ne beka na ye party asema ya amon frɛ ne mra party office na mo na beka nya ne office so
leaders, opinion leaders, what was me free home? Enya ne bedi enkuta ho. Said ye be ye na boso free home. Before say ye benya or how asia no. I was say we need to identify the problems. And after identify the problems, then we prioritize it. Then afterwards we find solution to those problems. And the way any idea me shamo say me ye mensi ka chintino boso free ye me nkwa media. Yere nananom embrantie ema getesia ene honorable assembly members including member of parliament bosume from mpunjio ni yehwehwe enye ankrankro interest entine ye wa enti ebeye adwuma me bote nyina ne se minfie na mpo ebeso no na yehu se yenuanom a edi nkan ebeso mensen no menka se wo ma anye bi wo mu ye bi ne mo mepese ye beka se ona bo cha se apia kubi adwuma abaye adwuma abono abosume fe adwuma esombo ne be hye district no animonyam ne ebiaka asanteman ama ebiaka Ghana man enti mihiam nyina mo support ese sabio akanfo ne kan se ba akofo nkyere odamfo ni mi se mepuno adaho ma adaho me office me free NDC amanyokuo me office no nya party office yes me ka we na me sra me party ma sa adwuma na me beye no me free abusuan no na me beye dey mo me office o enya party office ehia say ye di party ngoma ye ntu en san from party office dey mo me ba assembly dey ye the interest and development of Bosomefro
na me ne ka say Bosomefro dey feri ya feri nyina ya yakwan because okro bia no emu beti a na akro nu be kama efiri yakwan say ekoko fo yikura tumi complain obi ni kai efiri ki akora de ko ba bia nsuo toto a wo hu se ayese nti da bia na me ne di san komo no nti nyam nwa se ono kura nsu ni nti yewura John Dramani ma ha ma bo ni bi no so omra no ono de ade a me fi se wonim ni first point ayi pa ane ke kwan de bo so me fere ho de e ka se fa se mpuntuduma ne yenyi community center yenyi school a be betina wo kakra o minor to me e de communal river eye sa ade no ye mo e fa
Anglo Gold Ashanti one oboase mines wo chem de wetu oye emfi idudit wa worohwe na wabo na mpotem a wodiduma no wetu wompuni ye pa niseso nti wode nyoma egu akono mu a iromu oboase ETS a worobo no we akwa horo ho dem robe ya kale koni abadi no obotum wa konkani ye pa ho
sebia so sebia nyado se omu wo kroma nka de yepene se nka ha ebe te se Johannesburg ebi amakasa asem no sanse almost 32 agudie wa achepa aye nti niema fefefefe se na ye hwehwe minimum se mabaye nyina ye baye adwuma together ye de ensa ba ebe kan bom na nye we nkwan so na ye pe wo ye mpuntu no na wo fa ye mebunu no so ka ho wo ye mpuntu na wo fa ye mebunu no sanse mebunu no bebre ni adwuma eye nti no ya bayi ye besi tu se no mo betena se ne no ma je ehyehyeye na ye mebunu no so omatimi afọ mo wadwuma ne mu bi ye nkonkofa abonten sofo na ye ya yete ya na ye sofa nti ye da wo mase anamontu a wo mastart me media me ma penso we no mastart ye nim se subsequent ones na e ba no so no e be ye adwuma fa asiesie adwuma fa at the end of the day no ye bo Anglo Gold dia ye bo oboase din na oboase afa ntima pa efa
Gold Ashanti hwe ye ni oboase said ye relationship netina na je say oboase any AGC na Anglo Gold Ashanti na Anglo Gold Ashanti ye oboase na ye hwe traffic e wo ha wo hwe road na it may cause a lot of congestion wa ha obi okodini juma bi wo ejuma na se oko baby no it be spending a lot of time your friends crime. So by doing this particular project, a bit easy traffic, that's one thing. A bit more productivity across road or boase ha. Obi betumi akontem no aba. Your workers no so motiti crew no so be bo mo. Ti nyina any be benefit from these projects. So ohwan so a baby a ETS we no one statue no na okra your friends inject air leg we no use. It's an iconic place. And the treasure of Boase a mining friends town. And I also a backward summer AGC one of your offices in Ashas here. Now so be ba Obuasi, Nasa what is it? Obuasi a baby you too good. Yes, animal in na your point to see. Now honmotisa. And then you did to your home to say, and nothing never fat near a buying MCs near your friends of municipality. Eddie and Tuma boy are no na yet in a desire Jumawe. Say Jumawe a bit take care about 3 months by the end of September.
Nana apo wiafe abebio so wansa otodo ebien oye himahin na nani chem de dembre asante wo amambre na manja okonkani ye pa no ntino wa bombodina wesi nsahwe bia obobo mende amanfo ko ho nsahwe a asante amambre na manje ni nyina no obohu bi na wat moso a asante amambre esiti
Ewiasimu ha omani bi ye dia omodini na enstahwedwumadi a omasomu ye no mo hwese ombeti manyamfa so papa edi afie so wodo no chiche omani bi se Dubai, Saudi Arabia ene omamokeka ho yebusa se ye ma Ghana mamu ha enstahwe bia ben ena yasomu kana ana wowunim ana minima ebekwakohwe wodo no chiche eye afija kwa abre South a ni kuro ba kwa efa ne heman eye ohene a wo ho nana apiedu wiafe abebio sawansa a otoso mienu nana etima ye enstahwe dwumadi kese bi wo enche oba bebia no na se fata se menu mienu ye bedi ho adanse wahwe ekwan ye fa so a enkwato dwumadi esi ekọọso ebra ye nanam kwa nkwaso mu ene emniema obetim dia kire fa abakwasem ho sidan soronko a ode eniema esi ehunu de esi esue ni na no eba sa dan we mu we na ma yitu anamo se na bedi nkomo ahwe botaye a ode di sa adwuman
na museum na fa ne jamadudu
Monsieur Dudu. Because me pedia, bibini bia na akani bia te obebusa na wonsa na din wei. Eya akankasa. Jamadudu ya twene bia. Ya na otufo tai yusupa. Sa kwasi na edu no oba. Bon sa twene bi sensen kofo kom. Ye se omko efa ni mpintin.
Okay.
Na jamadudu ni ya baako ani emfa nsan yekwa no ya twenase. Twenase a na de aba no abom. Eno nwoma ye de ye no, eno kwa no nwoma ye different.
Okay.
Sa nwoma na ye de ye no. Ubom a etwe edom eba. Ti ebom a our spiritual a etwe dom
eba.
Edeba. Medi akonwa no. Na me sha ase se me ka me nkonwa sam. Made hyesem no. Me tena ase ye plan for 10 years. Enwoma me ba. Me Ghana is the gateway to Africa. South Africa, so your mother Africa. In your Maame no. Into we start to now. My African map atum. And I'm the gate atum. Into high and the gateway to Africa. To Uba Ghana no my ha. Maja medudua. African. What do you say? Concept way. A buyer no. American ni woman be a fan of Don Sutherland. Me catcher na no sanana ma fasa ade we ho ka. Na meta wachi ama ya yesa state we esiwo. Ndi na ba ya chichire ni ti no. Omie omuguso a omoye.
Ya de adwadie mu nsam eto aso na sede beye na abibro mu atoye aman ahodro bi no entam kita hodie na adwadie ho nsam betumi atumpon no man sika kwabia kese Bank of Ghana esiwoguso eye nhyehyeye atoto ne ma betumi aboa ama ngita hodie mapa adwadie na tumi atumpon a wo abibro mu aman bi ese wo kodi dwa na afi na akwa kari sika bi ede ahye ho ede akọ ya o maye ho nhyehyeye a eye Pan African Payment and Settlement System ho dwumadie na ebedi dwuma pa na ebeboa ewasa kwannis.
Bank of Ghana de atugwa akire se imbrembren worenhyehyɛ ahoro agu akwan so wɔrereboa sɛ de yɛbɛya sika a yɛde mane fi ɔman mu edi gua ɛwɔ amanfoforo so no wobeti ɛho insi ho betimi aba fam na afei so no ɛte atumi aboa ma aman ahoro a atwa wɔn ho ahyia wɔ ɔman Ghana ɛyɛ adwuma no wo sika ho totoe so no atumi akɔnkan yie ne nkwankyerɛfo a wɔnen ɛna wɔda Bank of Ghana ano Dr. Johnson Esiama ɛna ɔde nsɛm ahoro nyinara atu gua bere a IMF Sub-Saharan Central Bank Network
Bank of Ghana, our response has been to champion regional cooperation and responsible innovation. Ghana's active participation in the Pan-African Payment and Settlement System, or what we call the PAPS, reflects our commitment to building scalable infrastructure for intra-African payments going forward. With 15 central banks and counting, 12 switches, and over 50 commercial banks on board, PAPS is an important step toward reducing regulatory coherence and facilitates cross-border market entry for trusted digital firms. And the next one is the African Next Gen Digital Payments Infrastructure, or what we call the DPI initiative. This aims to explore secure, interoperable, and inclusive payment.
Oyerepa TV Evening sekesiabo enerehwe yeda yen ho aba yeba akensi mu nsem ye wo tore za mo ni gesem baba fe ye jama no nsem baba bo wie kesiabo ne zama mu. And a KGL Foundation. Omni Africa Boom under 17 interregional coast championship no pound to my and a 30 years of cricket in some to just a football no baby I am Kodani Sas here if you know and a omo any KGL Foundation opinion dano and in some to just see you in some bay and or the to JBTB or say where I can be Eddie Ache national team coaches no kwam for society goalkeepers for tournament he bedim komo Enzo Maresca Chelsea manager onya happy with game or Sunday now fe you see sa week numa wasabo conference league final obete won se Manchester United so himi na kansem di ere achrom we ni afofro pi na de nam se agudie winsem enne enwumrei sports lawyer ni yen shase enfi KGL Foundation won say afibia omobo na fe omahwe talent and 17 coach championship na omapound toma enne ewo enkran pumpuni mantem we the 5th edition eno and a 30 years of kraku e dey to just say FA dey omani so adi no pa and it said the grassroots no ambitious.
As the Football Association of Ghana, our mission is very, very clear: to build from the ground up, nurturing our young talents, equipping our coaches, and strengthening the very foundation of our football ecosystem. As part of our 2024-2025 deliverables, the Football Association has taken bold steps to support Coast football, including but not limited to the provision of footballs, of trophies, and most importantly, ensuring that there's free registration of up to 90 players per club across the U13, U15, and U17 categories. We decided to accept the usage of the national health insurance cards as a valid ID for player registration.
Elliot Dade, ono a chief executive officer, Emma KGL Foundation, say, and Kodano Munimbono, Amodatin Ehiomo.
But my ambitions for this collaboration go beyond just football. This is investing in potential, about shaping boys who grow into men that lead with discipline, drive, and dignity. Because what they learn on the pitch, resilience, teamwork, and patience, they carry with them into the world. I feel this project has become more than a tournament. It's a movement, grounded in community, fueled by passion, and a living reflection of Ghanaian integrity and determination on the global stage. To all the coaches, you are the backbone of this program. Thank you for being strong mentors and mirrors for the next generation. To all the parents, thank you for your
self or say where and a day up to just say no credit or no the all can any ache your national team coaches no any more yana omo goalkeepers me national team say omo modern ball form yampe proper scouting ema your national teams no more scouting for good goalkeepers.
Well, let me say kakra me kan fa one say Muslim keepers no say who team any suru bibia. To be very honest, I'm going to money and show some and that yet right. As more share the whole teams no. So keep a big idea coming team a lower division plan. You have to pick him to the national team, but a hundred uncle win not win. So in time man kit one will be but I think say and going forward it's saying 24 too many ashes had neither wife.
Odum for Domia, Erachna Empire Bidja, Ewo Bilbao, Manchester United, and Tottenham Spurs in the UEFA Europa League final. Son in mean, area to Jasonchna, a massive day at the Emma Club no and the boys. So no one so it can be.
Yeah, it will be very special and we will be obviously history moments. But yeah, I stay here 10 years and I just wanted win the trophy, but which is nobody done it, you know, from where I've been here, you know, for in a 10 years time. So yeah, tomorrow is gonna be a massive day for obviously for the club first of all, and for the boys, and obviously for me as well.
next week ena yebehwe the obeje UEFA Europa Conference League na Sunday Chelsea ebeko away to Nottingham Forest. He's hoping say obebo the Champions League through the Premier League. And no say there be yebo Sunday na you see week no ma ya sambo game what the name ye balancing together.
I didn't see the player since Man United game, so I will see them today because yesterday for a personal reason I was not here, and then we had Saturday and Sunday off. So I will see the players today, and the focus is just in this moment just about Nottingham, and then after the final we're gonna be focused on the final.
And see, Nottingham Forest game na the focus no ako UEFA Europa Conference League and so and Enzo Maresca. On that note, abusia ye janso e dia good win 7C and enyumre sports lawyer ne dia kana ye jai ama nana ama intifo no de gide kase atoso.
Maame momwajo emamwa ba bakase so ebraso se yedi enigede kase chefa egwom no esomo midin edit nanama intifo Peter family is family Charlie o se Charlie dem go amanfo bi ede nubone etata no target ne se oye nubone no o se Charlie enya sanity kwa
tisi ano Ghana fo ni bi pese cheme se mini jana je se manu wi ana se manu bibi menti ase obi anu kwan ofa soji ni abrabum obi anu kwan ni je ya wade oye Peter ene dia mo se Peter fan bro look at me guy man say pa ana mo de nyoma bi don me fa me nya drugs me se wa aban imata so me chiripi inside we do pepper so yeah. Cowboy ne chain me di. Right. Abu munja sa nyefe. Oi, jai. Akonta plus we
nyomna obo wo sa haban obete so wontwini pinti wanga se wodi kan bokwan na to ho ma omanfo ehusem se wotwetwe haban bi enu tina ye omo kan ti se woja idea na so echiredi obi anso so enya Peter asem ka Peter so onye drugs ebusu ya so akọ yenim asa o kai abrante we za Kokoveli wasana ba ha Kokoveli ene ne yo omanfo target se cash out aba ompemra bontie na abrante efe se free na asampo no nyum anaso no nyum Kokoveli no baby ahye no nyum ti kisika ba homa meje so atwaso akọ yenim ti na me kire mu no Ghana for target ne say sika banti o mabeji obi asampo no nwum nti o mfa no kokot na nkosu no nkoji sika na yetwaso akọ yenim a yede so ejina mu music industry no mu na banta ba kwa efena say Mandam Jopic immigration officer na wasan abonyum na nwum na trend wo TikTok pa o hwa na yese ne pani friend so mbe ne yemji ne brim Olumse enyum na kokoboy no na achese ye be frena sanche no ho sana eye ne boss no so da achese okoyo katense ene oye party kakra oye setene kakra nti ene